Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you find yourself in this weird, wild, wacky world of ours. Welcome to the exciting installment of Darkness in Dublin. This evening's scene begins in a suburban estate. As has been proven in World of Darkness, because of the nature of the world, despite the fact it mirrors our own, there are at least 33.3% more slums in any given city than there actually are in real life. Check it. Fun fact. So, Samuel finds himself walking down a street of slums just outside the main hub of the city proper. It's one of those dark places where maybe one in four street lamps still cast a hazy orange glow onto the sidewalk. You can sense, even as you walk, that there are eyes on you, but frankly, you walk with a confidence and a swagger, and most of the bottom feeders here, well, they'd be too afraid to mess with you even if they did. You check your phone. Right, okay. 221 Maple Leaf Street. There it is. You look up, you see the building. It was at one point you would assume a fine house, maybe having onwards and upwards of 5 bedrooms. However, now it stands derelict, half broken, with only spotty lights that shine through some of the windows. This is where apparently there's a small gang of where there's a small gang of drug users and dealers that Nine Fingers Tam wanted eliminated. He even went so far as to say you'd get a suitable reward in the event you did this for him. So you never know. More street cred is always valuable, I suppose. But the house stands before you. What do?
Uh, so first off, Sam would have brought a shotgun with him. I will spend the blood point to activate shadow play and keep it pretty shady so no one just fucking sees me rolling down the street with a shotgun.
That is valid life decisions.
Um, and he'll walk up to the front door and he will politely knock.
Bang, bang, bang. Your fist resonates on the broken wood. A few minutes later, you'll hear from the other side of the door without it being. Yeah, what do you want?
Hey man, you know where I can get some stuff? I'm a Johnson for some hits, man.
Roll me a manip sub.
Uh, I'm assuming will reason's not super applicable for this.
Not really.
Drug use is rarely, if ever, well reasoned. So. Standard diff?
Standard diff.
Got 3 successes.
Right. Right, okay. Like, all right. Give me 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes there, bud. 2 minutes. Be back in a sec. You hear a kind of a scrambling. Then about 20 seconds later, the door is cracked open. Right, so who told you that we were here?
One of my boys,
Right.
got in a bit of trouble, so.
Well, what you want? What you want?
You got any angel dust? I like it hard, man.
Don't have angel dust, but I tell you what, come on in. I'll show you what I got.
All right, cool.
You step into the house and you are immediately struck by, if it was dilapidated outside, holy crap. It is moth-eaten in here. Mold grows on some of the walls, poking through the very, very faded, reminiscent reminders that were wallpaper at one point. A number of holes have been punched into it. You're not exactly sure why, but by God, they're there. As he leads you into a sitting room where a widescreen TV blares out light and a single bulb of a chandelier still or one of those multi-pronged lights that hang from the ceiling still gives out light, where its other 4 compatriots have long since died away. You'll see on the table a number of bags of weed, probably about 7 or 8 of them, about an ounce in each. Then you'll also see, more interestingly, bright crimson crystals, roughly the size of the nail on your thumb, in bags. I tell you what, what should I call you, buddy?
Let's go with Cask for now. I don't like to give out names, you know what I mean?
That's fair. Well, I tell you what, I got this stuff, right? Now, this is truly cranked up shite, I tell you that. You take it and oh Jesus, it's like your fucking, how is it phrased? It's like your fucking brain's been knocked out of you with a fucking sledgehammer. He says he picks up the red crystals. Just crush them and snort them.
Oh, what's in them?
I'm not exactly sure, to be honest with you. People have said the high's kind of like fucking meth, but the only difference seems to be its color, and well, needless to say, it's fucking pure shite. I give you 3 hits. I give you 3 hits of that for €100.
That's a pretty good deal. If it's as strong as you're saying.
Yeah, buddy. I tell you what, you won't fucking miss it. He puts 3 of the small red crystals into a baggie using a little forceps, and like 1, 2, 3. So we have a deal then.
Yeah, man. He'll reach into his wallet, or reach into his back pocket, grab his wallet, pull out the money.
Nice doing business with you, sir, he'll say as he hands you the crystals.
He'll take the crystals, hand him the money, and be like, "Hey, man, I always like to do deals with a handshake. I'm a little old-fashioned, you know."
Right, that's fine. His hand is grotty. It's covered in covered in dirt and grime, but he'll extend it anyway.
Okay, and then I'm gonna look him in the eye, if at all possible.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to say sleep, and I'm gonna roll for that dominate.
That's sweet dominate.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up the roll real quick. I want to say it's like
It's
intimidation.
manipulation. It's like we had it yesterday. It's like manipulation, intimidation for command, or something silly like that. It's a weird pool.
Yeah, and the difficulty is their current willpower.
3.
Oh man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this, Evan.
Have you met junkies, Tiger?
I live in Arkansas, so yes.
Is that one of the meth states?
Our state delicacy for a time was meth cookies.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds terrifying.
It's cookies made with meth.
Why would you do that?
Because Arkansas. Also 6 successes.
No. He looks at you. You go sleep. Right, yo, then. Stunk. Down he goes. He is so dead to the world. You're pretty sure you could kick him in the face and he won't wake up for at least 8 hours.
Nope. Alright, are there any like backpacks or anything?
Not in this room, no. There are a number of baggies.
Okay.
I will let you know that there's about 100 of those crystals on the table, and there's about 2,000 or 3,000 euros worth of weed on the table.
Oh hell yeah! I fully intend on fucking like taking all that shit, but I don't want to walk down the street just holding a bunch of baggies of weed and like red crystals.
At this point, roll me your perception alertness, please.
Perception is 3, and alertness is 2. Standard diff, I'm assuming.
It is indeed standard diff.
Got 2 successes.
All right. You hear a creaking floorboard behind you.
Sam will turn around.
You'll see a young woman, probably in her early 20s. She looks to be the traditional view of the heroin user, incredibly thin with incredibly wide eyes. She looks at you, she looks down, and she's turning to bolt.
Has she turned fully around yet?
No, she's in the process of turning.
Can I get a good look in her eye?
High or low, Tiger?
Let's go high.
Yeah, you got a 7. Yes, you can get a good look in her eyes.
Alright, gonna go ahead and do that dominate again, with my command being stay.
Okay.
What's my difficulty?
4.
Oh, she's slightly high. 3 successes.
She is rooted immediately to the spot.
So, up to her. I'm gonna look her in the eye and say, stand here and stay quiet, and I'm gonna use Mesmerize, because I have Dominate 2 now.
Mez. I think Mesmerize has a different pool, though, doesn't it?
Yep, Manipulation Leadership.
And does it require, do you need anything from me, or is it just standard diff?
It's the same diff as their willpower.
Excellent. Difficulty 4.
Hey. 5 successes on that one.
Yes.
Cool. And now I'm gonna start going through the rest of the building looking for anybody else who happens to be here.
As you look through the kitchen, oh god. Oh god. This is, well, at least we know that they used to cook meth badly. There is no one in here, however, but the place reeks of ammonia. You will wend and twist your way upstairs, where you see here. Are you gonna? Would you like to roll me dexterity stealth?
Yes, I would. I've got the shadows wrapped around me, which I believe affects the difficulty for that.
If it doesn't say otherwise, I'll give you a -1.
Oh, it gives me an extra die to all stealth dice pulls.
Excellent. So you get +1 dice.
Yeah. Which is good, because, okay, I do have 2 dots stealth, 3 dots dexterity. Diff, I'm assuming.
Yep.
2 successes.
Let me just 2 successes.
Yeah.
Okay, neither. Okay. You hear as you walk up the stairs quietly the sound of what I will refer to as amorous goings on from one of the rooms with a closed door, the moaning of a woman and the grunting of a man.
Alright, time to ruin their day. I'm gonna kick open the door.
Would you like to roll me strength athletics?
I would. And I got my potence.
I was going to say you may spend a blood for potence of successes if you would like.
Nah, I think I'll save on that. So I got 2 dots of potence and 2 in strength, 2 in athletics, so I got a decent dice pool.
Okay, let me know how many successes you get.
Assuming standard, I got 2.
Okay, you are able to kick the door open. It doesn't fly off the hinges or anything super dramatic, but the lock is broken and it flies inwards.
Cool.
You will see a man on top of a woman. They are both entirely naked, laying on a bed. The bed appears to have been stained with all kinds of ick. Oh. Oh. I get the distinct impression it's about to be stained with more kinds of ick, however.
More than likely. Because I only really need one guy. But I also don't want to go super loud yet. I mean, besides the door kicking open, of course.
I mean, the door kicking open was fairly audible.
Yeah, but I mean, like, there's kicking open a door audible and there's shotgun blast audible, and they're very different levels of audible.
It's up to you what you want to do.
I'm going to move the shadows over to them with shadow play. So I'm gonna start fucking basically I'm uncovering them in the shadows.
Okay.
Which per book can choke them. They subtract 1 die from all their stamina dice pulls.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna go over, grab the dude, and fucking pull him off. Woman.
All right. Would you like to make me a dexterity brawl roll, as he is going to attempt to fight you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Actually, no, it's a strength brawl roll. My apologies. And he has 2 successes.
Okay. I got 3.
All right, you control it. So what do you do?
Sam's kind of a hungry boy, so I'd like to initiate that
That's
training.
That's sweet biting.
Yeah, and I have grip of the damned, so
The scream that comes from his mouth is You wanted to go quiet? Well, there ain't no quiet anymore, Jim.
yeah, kinda. And I know for a fact I'm gonna have to be rolling humanity during this scene. It's perfectly fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and fucking drain him.
Okay, make me a humanity degeneration roll, difficulty 8.
Okay, and I have the King of Shadow, which gives me a -2, I think. I believe it gives me a -2 difficulty to that.
If you can check, that would be good. Or you can roll and see if it would be necessary, and then check. Whichever.
I always like to make sure first, just to... There we go. Yeah, any degeneration checks you make while on Path of Humanity reduce their difficulty by 2. And it is a conscience roll, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. Oh man. Can I do it with 2 dice?
Can he do it? Can he do it?
I can. I did.
Okay, so you feel very sad about what you did. Bad, you. Bad.
Yep. Now here comes an interesting question. Was he on anything?
Hi, Tiger. You can now take an extra action for the remainder of the scene due to all the cocaine.
Oh boy. Alright. Did I ever get a description of all the people from Nine Fingers Down?
No, he just said there's a group of them.
Well, hopefully all my humanity checks go about as well as the first one did.
I mean, the women could be members of the gang, for the record, you know.
Yeah, I don't. He said there's around 5 of them, so I guess.
I mean, to phrase it properly, dun, dun, dun. Another one bites the dust.
Yeah, basically.
You do hear the sounds of coughing and retching. That sound as life is being sapped from someone as the shadows cloak the woman as she thrashes and grabs and chokes on the bed.
I'm not gonna drain her. I'm pretty sure I'm full up at this point.
But you got 10. You got 10 blood points from Fuckface McGee.
Yeah. I should be good. So yeah, I'm just gonna let her kind of suffocate under the shadows until she stops.
Mm-hmm.
Does she eventually stop?
Twitch, twitch, twitch. Stop. Humanity check.
Okay. Oh man.
Same diff. So it'll be difficulty 6 for you.
Yep. I failed.
Okay, you will immediately degenerate as your beast eats ever so slightly more of your being.
Oh, hell yeah. So I'm at Humanity 5 now. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
So this room is now clear, I believe.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna walk out into the hallway again.
Please make me a perception alertness roll. Oh wow. Okay.
What's up?
Nothing. I just rolled his. I just rolled his check.
Okay, I got 3 successes.
Okay. Wow. This success in this case, defender wins. You see the guy lunge at you with a knife from the stairwell.
Oh, he's got a knife. That's cute. I have a shotgun. I'd like to shoot
Would you
him.
like to roll initiative? Would you like to roll initiative?
I would. Let's do it.
He is going on a 7.
I'm going on a 15.
Oh dear. Face meets shotgun.
Kinda. So I'm gonna go ahead and give him a good old blam with the shotgun.
Roll your sweet, sweet bones.
Right. What is my difficulty?
Standard diff.
3 successes.
Okay, so that's 8 damage plus 2 is 10 damage.
Oh, it would probably help if I put the roll command and then just put it. Yeah. There we go. He can go ahead and take 8 lethal.
As you blow his skull off. In a shower of guess what that means, Tiger?
Humanity check?
Hey! Difficulty 6 still.
Come on, Discord. Don't be a dick. Come on.
Hang on. 1 second. Did you succeed in your check?
I got 1 success.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. The body will slump wetly back and fall down the stairs with a noise.
I'm gonna continue on looking around, listening for any noises I can.
There doesn't appear to be any more noises. You would assume that the 5 people were the ones you've encountered.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna start checking rooms for any backpacks or anything.
You do find a room that has a laptop case and a laptop in it.
Ooh. I'll snag those. I'm gonna go ahead and try and see what's on that laptop.
Okay. Do you want to make me an intelligence computers check?
Do I even have computers? I don't have computers, so I can't do that. Never mind.
It's okay. Look at those squiggly lines.
Uh-huh. I push the buttons and they go tack, tack, tack. It's nice.
Well, on the bright side, you've now found a new form of therapy.
Oh, yeah. So I'm gonna grab the laptop, put it in the laptop bag. I'll walk back downstairs. Was there anything else in any of the rooms?
It's not really anything. Most of this place appears to be an absolute dump.
Fair enough. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Walk downstairs.
There's still the individual who's memorized and the person who's sleeping.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and start filling up the laptop bag with the drugs as much as I can fit into it.
Alright, you'll be able to fit most of it into the bag, not a problem. It has a lot of pouches and pockets.
Hell yeah. And now I have to pick, because I only really need one of them.
Realistically, you can just easily put the gun to the back of their head and just declare a coup de grace, because neither of you can exactly, resist.
Yeah. I'm gonna torture one of them, so I think I'll torture the dude. Well, I'm not gonna torture him, someone else is. But I'm gonna torture the dude, so I'm gonna go ahead and just coup de grace the woman who's standing there petrified.
If it helps, Tiger, as you plop the gun to the back of her head, you see a single tear roll down her cheek, and then blam.
Humanity check?
Oh yeah.
Alright. Oh, fucking man, I wish I could type. That'd be cool.
Typing is often cool.
It is. Oh, I botched. Yikes.
Oh wow, you drop 2. I think it's no, you drop 1 and gain a derangement.
Yeah, and I think I lose a. Did I lose a?
Oh, you also lose a conscience, don't you?
I believe. Let me check. Um.
This happens more often than you think it does.
Right. The player botches, the character loses a point of both humanity and conscience, and also gains a derangement decided upon by the storyteller.
I'm gonna be that dick. Let's throw you Megalomania.
Oh, hell yeah. This will make it even easier for my plans.
You actually smile as you ventilate her brain. Just to. Yes. The worm died because it was time for the raven to feed.
Alright.
Kind of, yeah. And you've now got 1 conscience.
I do. It's a good time. I might have to start looking for a path and negating a merit I have.
I mean, maybe.
Maybe? Okay. Alright. Did I see, like, a car or anything?
You didn't look around. You didn't look behind the building, so no, not up till now.
Okay. Just walking down the street with a laptop bag full of drugs, a shotgun, and, like, an unconscious body. It's gonna look shady no matter how many shadows I have. So
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and start looking around the back.
You will indeed find an old beat-up car. Whether it runs or not is an entirely different story.
Okay. Can I do some investigation rolls to look for car keys?
Sure, you can.
Perception investigation?
Perception investigation, difficulty 7, requiring 2 successes.
Can I spend a willpower?
You may.
I will do so. Oh, with the willpower I got 1, can I extend it out?
Sure.
Go up by 1. I'd like to spend another willpower if allowed.
That's fine.
Alright, with the second roll with the willpower I got 1. So 2 total.
Alright, you're able to finally find it after about half an hour worth of searching under the floor mat of the car's passenger seat.
Oh, good. Well, I'm gonna go back into the. I'm gonna pocket the keys back into the house. Grab the rest of the drugs. Hide them in the car, like in the glove box.
Surprisingly enough, he buys.
Grab the dude. Put him into the back seat.
It's not just any home or any country estate that he might have chosen to buy.
Just start.
It was actually at the time.
Before I do anything else, I'm going to take pictures of all the people killed thus far and send them to Tam and tell him that the last one will be sent as soon as we're done with him.
You'll get a text a few minutes back saying, "Well done, Gaishin. I honestly didn't expect that much from you."
Cool. And then I'm gonna drive off. I will park the car a little ways out from the communal haven and carry the guy the rest of the way. Probably take a few trips with the shadow play to hide everything incriminating.
And with that gathering of a hostage, or as we call it, murder gathering, we will end our scene. Thank you, Live Playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. This has been another scene in Darkness and W.